Hello everyone, welcome to a video stream. It's Classics and Coffee, and I'm going to play Castlevania Dracula X because what better way to start a Friday morning than by dying repeatedly and publicly and gruesomely. As usual, I'm Jeremy Parrish, streaming for US Gamer, and it's going to be a slightly odd stream this morning because a lot of family staying with us, and my house is apparently being used as a staging ground for a bunch of ladies who are doing a cabana day. So there may be, I don't know, giggling and shouting and who knows what else. But just ignore the background sounds and focus on me dying intensely. Yes, that's what Castlevania Dracula X is about. And you will notice that this is not Dracula X Rondo of Blood, the really amazing game for PC Engine. This is Dracula X for Super NES, Super Famicom, which is the kind of okay version of the game that Konami released in the US and also in Japan. I'm playing the Japanese version because the US version costs like $200, and I didn't feel like spending that much on a game that's only pretty good as opposed to an all-time classic. Yeah, actually, I think Rondo or Dracula X for Super NES is more expensive now than Rondo of Blood for PC Engine, which is really weird because that game was like a super rare, almost fetishistic item for a long time. And everyone hated Dracula X for Super NES. So it's weird that the unpopular version is actually the more desirable one now. Maybe not desirable, but the more expensive one, the costlier version. And it's really cheap that you can't hit a bat while it's in slumber mode. I'm offended. I see people are joining the stream. Hello, welcome. Thanks for coming along to watch me die. I'm flattered that you're that interested in my mortality, and I'm not doing well. Wow, Simon, or no, not Simon, Richter has like no recovery time when he takes a hit. So I guess I need to stop talking and focus on playing, because otherwise I'm not even going to make it past the first stage, and that would be sad. So this, of course, is the, what is this? The fourth in our Super NES anniversary stream series. The Super NES, of course, turns 25 in America in about less than 2 weeks, actually. And, oh good, meat. And spikes. I can't do anything with the spikes. Anyway, the Super NES turns 25, and as I've mentioned before, the US Gamer team sat down and selected its 25 favorite Super NES games. Somehow this made the list. I don't really know who voted for it. I'd like to have a talk with them. But this was on the list, and oh, so I'm playing it. Look at that. That's so cheap. No recovery time whatsoever. What kind of Castlevania game is this? This is why everyone hates it. Anyway, so this would be number 22 out of our 25 top games, I think. 25, 24, 23, 22, yeah. So this is me playing it. I will give it at least half an hour, and then at that point, if I get really sick of it, then I'm going to stop playing. But maybe I'll give it a full hour. Who knows? So of course this is based sort of loosely on the PC Engine game that everyone loved and thought was awesome, but it makes a lot of changes, like this. Whoa, that was a pit. How about that? I just lost my boomerang. So this crazy burning background was not in the PC Engine version. It's one of those things that the Super NES can do, and so they showed off here. Also, the what is that thing called? The Minotaur or Angry Bull thing chasing me from behind. That's in the second stage of one of the second stages of the PC Engine version. But here it is in the very first stage of the Super NES version. So lots of liberties being taken. This game does not have the alternating alternate branches, the multiple paths, the persistent save system where you need to go back and replay levels. It doesn't have all the hidden secrets and you know, the alternate play characters and so forth. It really makes a lot of changes and cuts. And Victor doesn't have his... Whoa, there's a big cat. Oh no, it's a dog, okay. Oh, I guess this is the boss? Whoa, that's weird. I was not expecting that. It's been a while since I played this. Oh, I do like Richter's dynamic jump. He's got Mario-style jumping. Oh, there's a big dog. Oh yes, I see. The blue meter at the bottom is Cerberus's health. This dog is the worst. It's an up dog, for sure. You know, I've played this version of the game before, but I do not remember fighting Cerberus here at all. What is up with that? Well, anyway, I somehow beat the first level without even realizing it. And the stage is clear. Congratulations, me. Journey to Retro says, is there a list of the 25 Super NES games? There will be a list when we're done counting it down, but what fun is it if we spoil all the surprises? It wouldn't be much of a countdown if you were just like, oh, yeah, I know the numbers all at the beginning. No, that's not cool. It'll be a surprise each week as we unveil the next games in the stream series. So yes, this is 2 series at once. This is the 25th anniversary stream countdown and also Classics and Coffee, because there's no such thing as too much branding in this modern day and age. And I seem to be on a crumbling... I don't even know how this thing is supposedly being held up. Oh, goodbye, Richter. So long. And it looks like my nephew is being summoned away, so my audience of 1 has been stripped away, so now it's just me and the internet. That's better. Okay, that's how it should... Oh, no, no! That was not better. I can see I'm not going to make it... Oh, wow. Continue already. Alright. Yikes, this game does not mess around. So yeah, welcome. That's 8 minutes into the stream and already I've had to continue, so we're off to a great start. Oh, so Richter doesn't have the... Oh, there we go. Little backsplash on his whip attack. Simon was definitely the best Belmont. Richter was kind of a big dope. Didn't they say Richter was the most powerful of the Belmonts? That seems like a scam, a lie. Alright, that's why God gave us boomerangs. Alright, well I've made it into the castle, so that's at least something. The stream does seem to be in agreement that the chat seems to be in agreement that the music is great, so that's great. I'm glad we can all agree on something. This may not be the best... Ugh, come on! The best version of Castlevania, but at least it sounds good. The total lack of recovery time is just... That's... I don't know what's up with that. It's unacceptable. And now I'm into Castlevania proper. This is really weird because I know I've played this version of the game in a stream before, and none of this is striking a memory with me. Like, none of it seems familiar. It's really weird. Like, this game did not stick an imprint on my memory at all. Maybe I'm playing, like... Maybe the Japanese version is different. I've only played the American version before. Oh! Got hit in the face with an axe. And again, because I stuck to... You guys the worst. The way Richter just kind of automatically sticks to these stairs is terrible. Oh. Well, on the plus side, Super Castlevania 4 shows up. I'm not spoiling too much by saying this, I think. Super Castlevania 4 shows up further along the 25 countdown, so I have that to look forward to as a nice little palate cleanser. Oh, bloody Richter. Those spear guys are terrible. Come on, come on, come on, let's kite. Get over here. There we go. Oh, those guys. Man. That's okay. I'm willing to give... Whoa! I'm willing to give this game some props because the way they have these spear guys set up is pretty cool. Like, it's mean, but clever, the way they can attack between levels. It's kind of, you know, something you don't really see that much in platform games. I guess you can trace it back to maybe Popeye for the arcade. Because, Ludo... What? Anyway, Pluto for arcade Popeye by Nintendo could do that. This... Oh, I do have the backward dash. Okay. If I can pull it off. Yeah. This game is taking its toll on me. I've had my coffee, and yet this is all I can offer you. Meat? No meat. Meat? Meat? No meat. I need meat. My nephew... How old are you, Andrew?
I am 12.
Alright, my 12-year-old nephew says these are pretty cool graphics for an old game. So, we have one endorsement. Come on, puppy. Come on, puppy. Puppy, come on. Come on, puppy. There we go. Yeah. These guys are the worst. Actually, I think everything in this game is the worst. This game is the worst. Can I hit that if I do the backward jump? The timing on that's the worst. Everything's the worst. I need to come up with some new... Oh yeah, now you give me meat, sure. I need to come up with some new adjectives, though. I'm not getting much... I'm getting too much mileage out of worst. I really would like to know who voted this onto our countdown. It's just... I can't agree with this. And there's a bat. Ugh. Oh, come on. Oh, are you kidding me? Seriously? Oh, wow. Pardon my frustration. The complete lack of any sort of forgiveness on taking a hit is just incredibly cheap when enemies corner you like that. Wow. I am not impressed with this version of Castlevania. I'm sorry that I've led all of you into watching this stream. It's a sad thing. And you know, I've mentioned this before, but Scott Sharkey somehow... Wait, where's my boomerang? Oh, yeah, I have. Okay. Scott Sharkey somehow has beaten this game. Not only has he beaten it, but he did it on an emulator by using arrow keys on his keyboard because he doesn't believe in using controllers with a PC. So I'm going to say he's officially inhuman, and I think that actually justifies all the rumors that he is some sort of vampire or something. So you've heard it here. No human could do that, I think. Beat Dracula X with arrow keys. I can't even do it with a controller. And I'm playing on, you know, real hardware. There's no lag or anything here. There's like half a frame of lag, 1 frame of lag from the Frame Meister that I'm using to upscale for the video stream. But, yeah, I don't want this dagger. Don't give me your dagger. I have played a lot of Castlevania games in my day and beaten most of them, but this This aggression will not stand. That guy can actually block my boomerang. Look at that. I guess I need to go for the holy water. Alright. Nope! Jumped right into that. And it took away my holy water. Alright, he's got a shield down. And this guy's almost like a mini-boss. Just die. There we go. That's the stuff. So let's see, what time is it? Oh yeah, it's 1/4 the stream's beginning, so let me reintroduce myself. I'm Jeremy Parrish, playing Castlevania Dracula X for Super Famicom as part of our Super NES 25th anniversary countdown series. I'm dying a lot, playing really horribly as promised, because this game is crazy hard and super cheap. And that guy up top is moving in to stick me, and I don't appreciate that. Okay, and he has some really generous hit detection on his spear, which is very not cool. Come on, good grief. And while I'm doing this, my nephew and niece are talking about playing Pokemon Go, which I think they've got the right idea. Oh man, how am I going to get up there now? Oh, you monsters. You guys are the worst. Everything's the worst. Okay, so somehow this stream is up to 47 viewers. That's like almost a normal day's viewing. Why are you here to watch this exercise in despair? What's wrong with you? Don't you have anything better to do with your lives? No, thanks for watching. I'm just frustrating and I'm acting out. Yeah, take that, buddy. Anyway, yeah, I've already fought through here and yet I'm still dying because this is just a game that's like that. Ugh. Oh man. Okay, he should not have that much range on his attack. That's not acceptable. No, no, don't go that way. Okay, so... Oh. Ooh, no! Ah! Jeez. Are you kidding me? Seriously? There we go. Alright, so this game upholds the Fire Emblem standard, where spears beat axes, apparently. I did not realize that. Only I could... Oh, no, no! If only I had some mages, or archers, that would be good. Okay, on to the next screen, where I have, again, 1 life with which to take on the bat, assuming I can even make it that far. There's this stupid skeleton with the wobbly neck I have to beat first. There we go. That's the way you do it. Oh, don't take away my meat. I need that meat. Alright, at least I have an axe to fight the bat with, and this time I will know... Oh, come on! Trying to take away my axe. This time I know not to corner myself. Eat axe. Oh. Really? The axe does nothing. What kind of terrible weapon is this? Sine waves and platformers? Those are the worst. Okay, I think I've got the pattern. I say that, but that's usually where things start to go wrong. Yep. Oh look, I can attack the trail of bats. No! Not acceptable. Is this a continue? Oh, good. Alright. Well, I'm down an axe, but at least I have another chance. So maybe I can at least beat level 2 by the end of this stream. Suck on some whip. Can't reach that. There's an eyeball flying around for some reason. Somewhere there's a Cyclops who's wondering why he can't see. Alright, so anyway, as I've mentioned before, we're counting down the 25 most popular or most beloved games, according to the US Gamer staff, and while I take issue with this selection, there are a lot of really good games coming up in future streams, so please look forward to those. Gotta get past that, because I cornered myself again. Oh, so cheap. So cheap! Oh, come on! Seriously! My projectiles are worthless, do nothing. Oh, good grief, this is ridiculous. This is maybe the first bat in Castlevania that's actually difficult. Yeah. Alright, so people are watching this, and I don't know why. I don't think I'm going to make this a very long stream. This game is... now that I'm really spending time with it, I can see why it's so unpopular. It's just really frustrating. Not in the good way that like classic Castlevania was on NES, just in a kind of Kaizo mode sort of approach. This game isn't quite bordering on Haunted Castle, but it's getting up there. Oh, hey. And I mentioned Haunted Castle right as I get stuck on the part with the crumbling bridge, which was also the furthest point I could get in Haunted Castle, because that crumbling bridge was a load of malarkey. At least this game does have infinite continues, although I'm not sure if I really want to keep continuing. So, I'm headed to Tokyo Game Show in about a month, so while I'm there, I'm going to look for a reasonably priced copy of Dracula X Rondo of Blood, and if I can actually find that, I will stream that game just as a make-good on this one, because this is, that game, terrible. No, terrible's not fair, but not fun, not interesting, not balanced, not as creative, not as interestingly designed. You get the point. It's just, the lesser version. Is there meat? No meat. Oh, I don't need meat. I just need meat for my soul. Restore my emotional stamina. So yeah, this is kind of like the second level of Rondo of Blood, which is where you would normally have the behemoth chasing you. That happened in the first game, or the first stage, because this game is inconsistent and turns everything that you know and love into a lie. Nah, I want this one. Nope. Yeah, take that. Alright, so I've kept my boomerang for the horrible spear guy gauntlet. Let's hope that works a little better. No, it doesn't. These guys are jerks. Yeah, take that. Okay, this seems to be working a little better. Maybe I can hang on to this boomerang for a while. Can that reach up there? Oh, I can't. Seemed like a good idea. Okay, okay, okay. Die, doggy. Now we're getting somewhere. Yeah, okay. So the trick to beating this level is not to die, keep the boomerang forever. It's always a sign of a kind of poorly designed game, is when you have to hang on to a weapon that you can't easily get if you continue. It's the Gradius effect in effect. Alright, so maybe I can actually beat the bat this time. Let's hope. That would be nice. Gotta say, I mostly know those spear guys from Symphony of the Night. They're not nearly as mean in that game. Good times, alright. Money. I don't need money. I need like a cheat code. Oh. You're the worst. Alright, let's see what happens if I just spam boomerangs. Apparently I will get hit by bats anyway. Oh, come... Oh! Oh! Kama Sutra, Kama Sutra. Okay. That was not cool. I can't believe that. Oh. Ah, I didn't mean to hit the meat yet. I hate bats to pieces. Ah, because they're flying nieces. The Fledermaus. Alright, back down to the daggers. So I think this is pretty much the end of the stream. If I beat this guy, I don't think I want to see what lays ahead of me, and if I don't beat this guy, then I'm just tired of this game and don't want to keep going. Stop staying around in the middle of the screen. Oh. I seem to have learned a strategy. So that's what those platform elements are for. Okay, so I guess this guy isn't that hard if you actually pay attention to the room. There we go. Alright. What? You don't get to watch the little orb and whip in the air? What kind of Castlevania game is this? Alright, so at least I beat stage 2. I don't have to die a total disgrace to my family. But it has been half an hour now, which is kind of the minimum limit for a US gamer stream, and I kind of feel like I'm at my limit. We'll see what happens in this stage, but I bet it's going to be a load of horse pucky, and it's going to be horrible and cheap, and I'm going to die. So please look forward to that. I'll keep going until I hit the continue screen, which is probably going to be like 30 seconds from now. Oh, but the music's good. It's like a remix of Bloody Tears. That's good stuff. Oh, they've already brought the Medusas back, so no quarter given, none asked. Yes, that seems like a good thing to have. Based on my nephew and niece's excitement, it seems like my office is actually a really good spot for finding Pokemon. So that's great. They've dropped an incense in my home office, so I'm sure within hours the front yard will be full of children standing around with their phones, trying to get into my apartment or house, whatever this thing is. This thing that I live in. So there's probably all sorts of stuff over to the right that I'm totally bypassing, but I just don't care. That's not an exit, which is a shame. This level seems kind of... I don't know. It's sort of badly designed. Like, ugh. Okay, I was just gonna say, there's no real challenge here, but now there is. There's things from off-screen shooting you, which is always a delight. And is that like a flipping platform? Ugh. Oh, backtrack. Can you jump on that, Richter? You can't. Okay, I shouldn't have opened my mouth. I said this level is toothless, and so it decides to bare its fangs. That is why I should never express opinions about video games, because eventually they fight back. And you know, my nephew Andrew is right, this game does have pretty good graphics. Can those guys steer up? Of course they can. Of course they can. But the question is there meat here? There is not. What? Tell you what, this game... Can't believe the holy water just flew right through that dude. There's the meat. That's what I'm looking for. So I'm actually lasting longer than I expected in this stage, so that's good, but I see moving rafts and water, bottomless pits, bats flying, and a really obnoxious flight pattern, so I don't expect this stage to last much longer. I'm going to get knocked into the water pretty soon. Oh, look at those spikes down there. Oh, look at that fish man. Oh, look at that cheap dagger that I didn't want, that I couldn't avoid. This is very similar to the 4th stage of Castlevania, or the, what, is it the 3rd stage of Rondo of Blood? Where having, you know, the right special ability, the key, I think, is the secret to unlocking a character. But this game, of course, doesn't have that, because why would we want secrets and cool content in our Super Famicom games, right? Am I right? Nice try, buddy. Saw you coming. Is there meat in the wall? There's something. What is that? Is it a hidden route? No, it's a 1-up. I don't want one of those. That means I have to play longer. So we are at the half-hour mark, a little past, actually. And I'm still Jeremy Parrish. I'm still playing Dracula X, actually Dracula Double X for Super Famicom. It was the 22nd most beloved Super NES game, according to an internal vote we took at US Gamer. And once again, I don't know who's responsible for this travesty, but I will find them, and I will, I don't know, give them some sort of really unpleasant duty. Like, you... Oh, that's interesting. This game does have secrets. So I've entered Stage 4 Prime quite by mistake. How about that? So you just witnessed a total accident that turned out to be fortuitous. I don't think I want to deal with mudmen. Or mud, for that matter. Oh, oh. Whoa, that mud is very, very loose. You go down quickly. There's gotta be a way to get up there. Yeah, there we go. There's probably something awesome in those candles down there, but I do not care, and I can only imagine what horrors lie in store for that red axe armor. What kind of terrible things does he do? No, give me my axe. Ugh. So, axe type is strong against axe type. That's cool. Do I go forward? I do not go forward. Alright, I'm kind of getting into this. This is a lot less frustrating than level 2 was, but you know, every time I say that, something horrible happens, so I'm just going to keep my mouth shut. Now the mud is green for some reason. I bet it smells horrible. Way to try to stick to the high ground and avoid going into the mud at all costs. That was... come on. And of course those rocky things I'm walking over are the little flip platforms. So if you land on one after a jump, it'll flip and drop you into the mud, and then you'll have to go back. And that bat is positioned in just such a way that I can't do anything about him. Look, I can't kill him. And if I jump, he's going to swoop in and attack. Maybe I can stick to a... yeah, there we go. Stick to the landing. Stick to the landing, as they say. That is how the phrase goes, right? Hey, it's this guy. It's like I'm in the inverted castle. Whoa! Whoa! Is he a boss? No, he's not a boss. He's just a really big guy. Hey, big guy. Ah! There we go. Wow, that was, oh, now it's one of these dudes. Oh, Simon turned into, or why do I keep calling him Simon? Richter turned into a geyser of blood, and now I have to fight the big dude without an axe, so that's going to be terrible. Whoop. That's right, just let him walk into you. That's a good strategy. Fortunately, he has a pretty simple pattern. Come on, dude, jump again. There we go. Alright, one down. Horrible skeleton dragon thing to go. Okay, this game, I appreciate that it has a little tell for the fire. There we go. You can see it brewing inside his bone esophagus. Oh, but no tell for that. Not cool. And we're on to something else. No telling what's happening here. Oh, more mud. And no platform to get through it. And horrible spikes on the ceiling. Oh wow, someone was not eating their oats when they designed this. They woke up on the wrong side of the bed and said, I really hate the people who buy our games, and I would like for them to suffer for giving us money. So thanks for that, person at Konami. This is like a preview of the modern day Konami's philosophy toward gamers. Make them suffer, make them hurt. This is the Castlevania equivalent of pachinko. Alright, so is there a boss? Yeah, there's probably a boss. I hear boss music. Wow. That seems dangerous. I don't think I'm going to make it through this one. Whoa, it's the wizard, the magician, whatever. There's bones falling. And things flying around behind me. More bones falling. Not a lot of opportunities to attack the wizard. There we go. Nobody beats the wizard. Not no one, not no how. So. This guy's in Circle of the Moon, but he's not nearly this difficult there. Which is weird, because Circle of the Moon is a really cheap and unfriendly game. But nothing is as cheap and unfriendly as this game. And I think that's it. I think I'm out of lives. Oh. Well, a guy can keep hoping, can't he? Yes, okay, that should make things a little easier. Do I have to go through the animation again? Of course I do, because video games. Someone spent a whole afternoon designing that animation, so by golly, we're gonna watch it all over again. Oh, this might be maybe a little easy if you just have the dagger. Okay, well, so this is a little underwhelming, I admit. But I guess I could use a little underwhelming after the rest of this game so far. Huh. Ah, there we go. Okay. That explains it. He's casting tombstones at me for some reason. Well, why not? Alright, I'm almost out of hearts, so this fight's about to escalate in difficulty considerably. Yes, he got more health. He regenerated his health. Oh, and the tombstones are blocking my attacks, because this guy is a jerk. And he's hovering directly above me, because he's a jerk. And I'm out of hearts. This game also has no hearts. No heart. Okay. Is that it? Is that the end of the fight? Or do I have to fight like... Oh! Okay, well, it keeps... I appreciate the fact that it keeps those little... That's the thing you want to end the stage. I appreciate the fact that this game does keep the little death tricks from Rondo of Blood. That was one of the more interesting elements of that game, in my opinion. So I would have been annoyed if that had been like a hit that killed me, but it's a cute little touch. Alright, so I actually am on to stage 5 somehow. Like I said, I'll keep playing until I have to continue, but the game has apparently front-loaded all of its difficulty. I say that right as I get completely demolished by a bird and a guy in a suit of armor. Alright. I'm pretty sure stage 5 is as far as we're going to see. But, you know, if you would like to see what lies beyond stage 5, or even beyond the part of stage 5 that I die at, you can rewind the stream to the point where it showed the password for beating the magician. So, so there you go. Fleeman. So this game kind of reprises the original Castlevania a little bit. Like, this is very reminiscent to the courtyard before you fight Frankenstein, so I guess we can assume that I will fight Frankenstein's monster at the end of this stage. He said, laughing at the prospect that he would actually make it to the end of the stage. Oh, wow, you guys. Really now. Oh, right, I have daggers. And it doesn't seem to do much good against them. Yeah, okay, that helps. Oh! Hoist by my own petard. Is that the end? It's not. Apparently I have infinite lives or something. What is going on? I have no idea why I just keep having lives, but I keep hoping for the continue screen, and somehow it never comes. This is my horrible My horrible curse. I am doomed forever to play this game as some sort of punishment. This music is way too jaunty for what's happening on screen. Oh, is there some sort of scoring system that maybe I'm not seeing? There we go. Maybe that's why I keep getting extra lives. Alright, rest 0. So this will be it. I don't have to play anymore after I die. Free at last. And apparently that guy cannot go downstairs, but he can jump off the screen. So that's good, I guess. What? What the heck was that? Where did he come from? Where did he go? Cotton Eye Joe. Ah! Why won't you die? There we go. Let's use your quills for a pen. So out of curiosity, does anyone out there know why a raven is like a writing desk? This brings that to mind. I never did get the answer to that. Yeah, there we go. All right. Way to go, Richter. You're dead. Okay. So that is the end of the stream. So folks playing along at home, you can look at this password and you can enter it yourself, and you can play Castlevania Dracula X, or in this case, Akumajo Dracula Double X, and see what lies beyond the terrible Tower of Ravens. Yeah. Anyway, this has been a grueling and difficult stream. I appreciate everyone who stuck with it. Yeah, wow. It took a lot out of me. So I'll be back again next week. I don't know. Let me look up really fast and see what the next stream is going to be to whet your appetite for that. But thanks again for watching. This has been Castlevania Double X. Oh, number 21 is Final Fantasy IV. So I will play a bunch of Final Fantasy IV sometime next week. That game just turned 25, and that will be much more relaxing because it's actually Final Fantasy II, the American version, which was made for babies. So you can look forward to that. In the meantime, have a great weekend. And if you somehow can send video proof of yourself playing this game to completion without emulator tricks for me, I'll give you a prize. First one to tweet me at GameSpite will get something cool for beating Castlevania Dracula X on Super NES without cheats. Anyway, that's it. I will see you guys next week. Take care. Bye.